Hello, 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 Scorpios. Welcome, welcome. How you guys doing? Hope everybody is good and happy Valentine's Day. This is a reading that is going to be the 14th through the 20th. It's Valentine's. I'm recording this on the 13th for you guys, and it is tomorrow. We are now in the full moon energies because we have a full moon on the 16th. So if you weren't able to make the full moon reading in astrology, I put the link down below so you can do that. And also, too, if you are new, welcome. Basically, I mix astrology, numerology, and intuitive tarot with my readings, and they're basically divine-driven, divine-guided. So it's to help you through your struggles, challenges, and life situations. So, but 2022 brings Divine asking me to share my readings and my coaching free to you guys. Anybody who's a subscriber can get free coaching and free readings. And so how you do that is just go to divinewarriorintuitive.com, look at what kind of coaching I do. Basically life coaching, dating coaching, spiritual coaching, empath, fitness and nutrition. That's where my background is. So whatever you need, that is free to you if you are a subscriber. All right, just ignore the prices. Prices are for secular, so go from there. All right, so let's get started. We're going to go into this real quickly. The full moon energies, I'll go through those with you a little bit as they come up. But we have the divine... Are you kidding me? I shook these up. Oh my gosh. I think you guys are the same as Cancer. But this is typical because Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, same thing. So this may resonate with you, it may not. However, because it is divine driven, there will be something in it for you probably. So we have the birds of the feather, divine is saying, and is the number 7. Okay, this is about your potential and your ambitions. With the number 7, it is also about who you're hanging out with, who you're conversing around, who you hang out with at work, those kind of things, and how you guys harmonize or gossip and fight kind of a thing. We'll get into that here in a minute. Your astrology card, your universe card is the Lady of the Gift. This is the same as Pisces. It is generosity, receiving, and withholding in the number 2. Okay, this is weird. But you know what? It's tarot. Tarot's weird. So, okay. Hopefully there's not a whole lot of heartache here. I am going to do the Celtic Cross today for your spread. So we're going to do that really, really quick. It is going to be an interesting reading because of the energies that I'm getting from the full moon, the planets. This is sort of a tug of war kind of time with this full moon. It's sort of annoying kind of a thing. And so definitely with the planets that are happening. But there is hope, there is potential, there is love, because we got Venus and Uranus mixing in there as well. Definitely. So I'm going to go from there. All right. So let's see what we have here for you guys. Scorpios. Boy, a lot of things coming towards you and messages coming towards you. Definitely. Maybe there's some love. Who knows? You do have an opportunity, though. The thing is, the thing that's going on right now is to stay focused. There's a lot of noise around somebody. Again, it might be this birds of flock together of how that is. Somebody hanging around you or a lot of people. Here's the thing. It's a world energy. We worry about what's going on around us, what people think, you know, you judging or somebody judging you, whatever it is, we're worried about all that stuff, and it's a lot of noise. Okay, so that's what's going on right now is you got a lot of noise around you. You really need to focus. Now, somebody might be really focused in on something, but it's really heavy on their heart. So I don't know who that is for. Your challenge card is the 10 of Wands. Okay, this is what's going on with you, your challenge. Why is this a challenge? Because something's really, really heavy. It needs to go away. Okay, so this opportunity that you're trying to focus in on is being distracted. A lot of distractions. It's like you've got a lot of things going on, but you're really trying to stay focused, and something's trying to pull your attention away. Okay, but you have the Knight of Cups, that is in your past. Definitely, I'm going to get some clarification on that. Things kept coming in and going. It's sort of like, you know, a give and take. Something keeps getting taken away of your heart. However, this is facing the Seven of Cups right now. So there is something coming towards you. It's also the Page of Pentacles. Again, very worldly energies, very, very worldly energies that really are really heavy right here. So like somebody is really, really thinking of too much about the first dimension, things about worrying about what other people think and what other people, how they're going to judge you. It doesn't matter what other people think. Again, this is the same as Pisces almost. Difference between your reading and Pisces is that your goals and in your ambitions, there's somebody in your circle. Again, we're talking about birds of feather. There's somebody that you hang out with that maybe you listen to that has a little bit too much pride and too much ego. Again, this is earthbound. This is a fear-based person. When there is too much pride and ego, that is saying, well, I did it. I can do it. It's, you know, I made it happen. This is that Leo energy from the full moon that is coming through. And it's not a stable energy because anything of the earth goes away, can come and go. Okay. So very unstable energy. And this is also too, can give you a really good outcome if you really, really pay attention to the spirit side, or it can give you a really unstable outcome. This is really who you're hanging out with and what you're doing, because you got a lot of noise, too much noise. Can't think, like somebody can't think. Okay. Yeah, you can't think, and you definitely, this is in your forefront. Like you've gone through a whole bunch. And you're thinking about your future, you've gone through a whole bunch. However, you might be either in the middle of something that's ending, or your thought process, like you forgot about something and it's back in your forefront. And maybe there was a trigger to it. Again, like in my sexual abuse series that I put out, there is about the actual going through the healing process and living with that. Sometimes you're going to have a trigger, okay? And so how you handle that trigger, what is going on. I don't know who that's for. But we also don't want to stay back there because we've already healed. But yeah, we got a little bit of trigger. Yes, it came back for a second. However, we need to release that, let that go, and keep moving on because there's a lot more to that, okay? There's beautiful energies that are coming. Beautiful, beautiful energies that are coming. Again, this is about your outcome. This is about your thought process, where hopes are. The outcome is you have to think about it. Okay? You have to really think about what you want, where you want to go. This is a lot like Pisces energies here. Because these are actually Pisces, same thing, is the number 7 in the birds of feather. It is also the Lady of Gift, number 2. So there's a lot of goodness here, but you're really going to have to think from one aspect or the other. You can't think from the fence. So if you really need to go watch the video that I have posted down there about how to get through your struggles, battles, because I talk about world mindset versus spiritual mindset. Okay. And this is how you make your decisions and your choices. I don't make my decisions and choices anymore by what the world is telling me to do, how I should live in the world, how I should do it. I ask divine, is this of love? Is this of light? If this is what you want me to do, then I actually do that. If it isn't, then I don't do it. If it is, if he says go move, I go move. If he says stay, I stay. If he says do this, I do this. If he says don't, because I know that it's bringing me peace, love, and joy in my life. And there's no fights now. There's no arguing. There's no big, huge roller coaster emotions up and down. There might be a few here and there. However, they last for a minute and they're gone because I can see what he is doing. All right. I don't know if that helps or not. I don't know who that's for. But I do want to get some clarification on this past card of the Knight of Cups, please. Why is this here? What is this about your past? that needs to come forward to help you heal or help you move forward. The Seven of Swords. Oh, okay. Somebody lied. Somebody wasn't honest. Somebody took more than they should have. Somebody definitely created some pain there in your past. Eight of Cups and Three of Pentacles. Yeah. So something happened in your past, definitely. You cannot, it's weighing you down, definitely. And it's also making you choose the people that you hang around with that may not be healthy for you. Okay. So I think whatever's going on with you right now, this is an earthly thing. It's sort of like when I realized why I was making poor decisions and poor choices from my sexual abuse. It warped my thinking so bad that I could then see why I was making decisions. I mean, I was in my 50s before I figured this out. I don't want that for somebody. I hope they figure it out in their 20s or 30s. However, I figured out why my life was such a struggle, such a challenge, why I kept having repeat patterns over and over again. And until I walked into my spiritual side and saw that I could see everything that was going wrong. And that's sort of like what's going on with this person because of the pain, because of the hurt. And it's subconscious. It's not conscious. It's like, I don't know why I'm doing this, because it's so deep down and based from earth that you have to have some coach or somebody to help walk beside you through this pain and go through the healing of this, whatever it is that you had gone through, because somebody was extremely prideful and egotistical, that they made you think that you were wrong, or that you were the victim, or you weren't a victim when you really were. So if you're going through a hard time, or this birds of a feather keeps popping up all the time, if you're going through something really hard, really pay attention to who you're hanging out with. These people that you're hanging out with should be lifting you up, should be supporting you in positive things, in healthy habits, healthy thinking, healthy growing, spiritual growing, not worldly growing, and how to change that into more of a healthy, because you've got some beautiful stuff coming to you, but right now is a thinking time for you guys. Definitely a thinking time for you guys. I don't know what you're going through, but definitely it is a time to reanalyze, because you got Virgo energy here, you got the Hermit energy, and the outcome again is your free will. If you choose to look at it, choose to see what's going on right now that needs to change, because there's just too much noise. Somebody's doing way too much, or they're thinking way too much of the past and their pain and their hurt, and it's keeping you stuck from the beautiful things that you have coming towards you. Okay, it's just keeping you stuck. And it's a heavy burden to carry, very heavy burden to carry. That's why the 10 of Wands is your challenge card. It's a very heavy burden to carry. So to release that heavy burden, you got to look at things differently, in a different light, and allow those people of love and light around you. Okay. 8 of Wands. Did we have the 8 of Wands? No. 8 of Wands. Page of Swords, Truth, and the Page of Pentacles again. So this is definitely about truth. This is definitely about something coming towards you that maybe it's time to take a minute for yourself. And this generosity, receiving this Lady of the Gift, is the gift to yourself to take a minute to get your balance back. The number 2, get your balance back, to bring this partnership of your soul and spirit back into balance with who you are, so that this noise around you is not noise. It's just whatever. Okay. When you have healed, you know you have healed when it doesn't bother you anymore. And this brings a lot of beautiful things to you. Okay. You've got a lot of beautifulness, and the noise stops, and things of the earth don't matter anymore. Okay. I don't know who this is for, but definitely some healing. This is definitely a healing time. And also too, this generosity that is coming towards you are the people that are helping you through this process. This is generosity. This is a giving time for them. This is actually the Three of Pentacles for them, or wherever that went. Also to be able to share this journey with you, to share in your healing or share into somebody's healing. I don't know who that's for. But it is also for not only for their benefit, but for yours. So that giving, that generosity and receiving, this is a balance. This is why it's the number 2. Okay, there is a balance there. Okay, so that's what's supposed to be happening. So anyway. Elijah, welcome. I'm reading your thing there. Again, this is a time for Scorpios to take a minute. This is a time to take a minute. And this is a time for definitely analyzing why you're not even together. Okay, because you've got the Hermit. This is your outcome. Okay, there's a reason why you're not together. Where this is a time to analyze that, if it's of divine or if it's of the earth, and if it was brought together by earth or was it brought together by divine. This is a time to analyze that. The answer you have already inside you, but you really need to analyze that. And the outcome of it is going to be your free will, whether you want to make it happen or not. There has to be change. Again, there's change here. Please go back through and watch the rest of the reading, and you will definitely have your answer. But again, this is free will. And my question to you is why you are not together anymore. Okay. Or why, if you weren't together and you want to be together, why you aren't together. Again, this is a time of the full moon of the Leo, the Aquarius, everything moving. It's a tug of war kind of thing. It's a dance of who is moving where, when, and who's leading and who's following, that kind of a thing. And as our world works, most of the time women will follow what the men choose. So if there is love there, that's what it is. So need to ask yourself those questions, and your answer is already inside you. You're just not listening to it. Okay. Take a minute and listen to it, and you will get your answer. You will hear it. Ask divine for it. All right. I wish you guys a happy Valentine's Day. Don't forget, if you are a subscriber, you have free readings and free coaching. Please subscribe, or at least like and share with your friends if you think this is helpful to them. And don't forget to walk in absolute truth and love, and we'll see you on your next reading. Don't forget the full moon reading is listed down below, so you can go watch that as well. Take care. Have a great week. Thanks, Elijah.